told during the day. Shit is this. Some nerve stuff. Right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you gotta get that snap ring out of there. But I don't know if there's a lot of pressure behind that or not.
Remove the snap ring. Stick the screwdriver in here. Pop it out. I know it's the stock style, but.
Okay. That's what I figured. Just was unsure.
And I guess it's a split O-ring if they're pulling it out. They'll pull where the flathead goes in. Screwdriver, needle nose pliers, channel locks, hammer, safety glasses. Looking at the servo cover on the passenger side of the transmission, you have the center, remove main heat shield. Remove the snap ring. Use a small flathead screwdriver to pry the large snap ring out of its groove. Remove the cover. Grip the round protrusion on the servo cover with channel lock pliers, twisting in a circular motion to ensure it is loose. Wiggle the cover out as far as possible until you can see the blue O-ring seal. Extract the O-ring. Remove the internal assembly to fully pry out the rest of the servo assembly.
Hey Gary, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm just bored sitting around the house. I figured I'd come outside and take your transmission apart. It wasn't the pump, like everybody was saying.
Like Google said. Not every stuff, but Google. Google gave you that name. You know you're right. 99.9% of the time, okay?
Almost like it needs to be, pushed in to relieve the tension on that thing.
Can I have a small tablet?
You sure can.
But I can't do any of this stuff.
Try that one. And a narrower one. Might have to give it a little bump, loosen it up from its seat. Oh, it lost every gear in the transmission, Gary.
All neutrals.
It went all neutrals.
It pulled a 4L60 on it.
Typical 4L60. But yeah, she went out for a test drive after we put that cooler on and made it halfway around the block, a long way around the block, and pulled to a stoplight,
Can't even rotate.
stopped, and that was it.
It was humming at me. Is this the servo?
I'm just trying to take the servo out so I can get the front drum out of there. And it's
This is the edge of it, right?
no, that's the housing.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Following it, it looks like it is it. The ledge of it right here, where it's split open, and then it looks like that's it, and this is it. But I couldn't rotate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Don't stand right there. Just in case this thing goes flying at you. I don't think it will, but I've never taken one out before, so Let's see if we can't fuck something up.
Sorry about that. What are you gonna do?
Alright.
And there's an O-ring that you gotta pry out. It's
Dang
wet,
butterfingers.
slippery. Looks like they pulled the O-ring out one of the slots. And videos I watched.
Okay.
Yep, that one. But that might be out enough. I don't see it anymore. I might be able to pull it out without taking it all the way out.
Grab it. See if you can pull it out.
It's harder than it was.
You almost got
I
it.
can't. I'm not strong enough to lift it. It's heavy.
Something's still hanging on to the old girl. Probably gotta take that valve body out of there.
Maybe.
It definitely moved on you, didn't it? It all moved on you.
What is this called? A drum?
Yeah. It all moved on you now.
Yeah, it's caught there.
It's hung a little bit there. Let's pop this rest of it out.
Loosening the 2/4 band and pulling the drum straight out often requires twisting or gentle prying. If stuck, rotate the input shaft while pulling to ensure the band is completely disengaged.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Doesn't seem like that wants to come out of there peacefully.
So you ready to get the O-ring?
I guess you gotta rip it.
But it looked like it was already split, but they're pulling it like it's a C, one of those cut ones like we did in the pump.
I don't think so.
I was able to rotate. Okay, give me a few minutes.
Give it a twist and a lift and a pull and a shove and a chunk and a plunk and a doodad.
See a button. Not for me.
What's up, Brad? How you doing, man?
Sorry, I'm all blocking the camera.
Duke, what's up, man?
Yeah, it doesn't sound good. I turned it. Might be something in that, I guess. Is open.
Could be. Let's see if we can get that.
So what'd you say that band was? Okay, I'll be there in just a second. Where'd you put mine at?
They're on the chair. I already chose my spot for it, so you can't go there. It's by a big white truck.
Put the dogs back in.
Take the dogs back in?
That just stops it there. You'd think that that would move. I've never pulled one of these apart before, ever. I've never taken an automatic transmission apart in my life. I sure as hell ain't pretending like I know what I'm doing either. But, according to the old goop hole, this doesn't even look like it's holding it anymore. Look. Alright, that's one way to do it. A little servo action. Razzle dazzle. Now, I doubt that little bit of that tip was hanging that son of a bitch in there, but you never know. Supposedly it's supposed to come out of there. And yeah. It don't look like it's coming out of there. I wish I could knock this band loose. That doesn't seem like it wants to come out of that spot either. Yeah. It really doesn't matter. Transmission fucked anyway. I think maybe get bound up on that. Yeah. Man, still, I cannot get rid of this fucking cold or whatever the hell it is. It is just lingering. And it doesn't matter what I take, it will not go away. Not a happy camper either, but not a happy camper. No way. Get that out of there. You would assume. All that. Just seems like it's hanging on that band on it, the drum. Yeah, I don't see any. But, I mean, it just seems like it's hanging on this band right here, on the band for the drum. As I'm lifting it, it's wedging itself. I don't know. I looked for, I expected to see a snap ring in there as well, Gary, but there's no snap rings in here. There's none down there. Oh, excuse me. None down there either. And I think it's just hanging on that, on the band for the drum. I wish I could pop it loose from its retainer over here, but it's wedged in there pretty good too. I don't know. That's why I don't fuck with automatic transmissions. Ow. Dang. Top of that thing is sharp, Bo. Got me. Top of that band is sharp as shit. I think that's all it's hanging it is. The band is just hanging it up. That's all it is. Got a gusher already. Jinkies. Let me see. Does seem like I should be. You would think you'd be able to unhook that band. Maybe I'm missing something. Can't really see in there either. Let me look in there with a flash come light. 5 gallons of ATF for $50. Universal. Oh my. I'm missing something somewhere. So, what holds that band in there on this side? What is that? What is that? Interesting. That comes through. Huh. Uh-huh. I see. I see. Looks like the valve body needs to come off because there's, what's for lack of education, I'm going to say there's a plunger on the other side of that strap that looks like it's just pushing on it and keeping some kind of tension on the front of it. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Supposedly, that's how it comes out. By shaking and rattling and twisting and turning. Allegedly. But it just doesn't appear that way. So, that being said, let's take the valve body off. Let's just get right into this thing, huh? Let's see. It's so long. I have to deal with a lot of this stuff. That thing. Oh, my knees. It's my son. Ginger Snaps playing Nerf gun fight. There we go. He came over there somehow, there, little fella. Alright. Now, this is like the old shit that I remember. Each one of those stupid that's what Craig does when he's bored. Anchor. Yeah, boat anchor for sure. A nail puller? No? Oh, cool. Thanks, man. What's up, Jay? How you doing, bro?
Locate the band anchor pin above the valve body area. Use a screwdriver to pry the band away from the drum on the opposite side of the pin, allowing the drum to move freely.
Yeah, I see that anchor pin. I was just talking about that right down there.
Okay.
And what does it say to do? Pry it away from the valve body?
It says, locate the band anchor above the valve body area. Use a screwdriver to pry the band away from the drum on the opposite side of the pin, allowing the drum to move freely.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, just reading directions.
I think I've got it in such a bind now, it ain't really gonna do much of nothing but give me a fucking headache. I can't get it, I can't seem to get it off of that ledge right there. And there, that pin is right there. See it? Right there.
Maybe I need to pull up while you pry it like that.
Well, I think because we've got it in such a bind now, and we're not getting it off of that anytime soon. But let me get a bigger screwdriver. see if I can't pop that off of that ledge. It does say go to the opposite side and do that
Maybe, right.
of some sort. Well, there's a retainer on this side, so I'm assuming. Let's see. All right. Now. That little son of a gun.
I still got a ways to go.
A ways to go.
You didn't think about it.
Yeah. But let's see. Maybe that'll loosen it up a little bit since it's not on that retainer anymore.
Out. Out. Hey, you stole my gun. You stole it. Where'd it go?
Excuse me for a second, I gotta blow my nose.
Put it in your pocket.
Go in your pocket. I'm not afraid to kill you. I'm not afraid to kill you right now.
Ugh. I see how Steve Morris ruined a $15,000 Steve Morris ruins a lot of shit. What's up, Mac? How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Anybody ever take a 4L60E apart? That makes 23 of us. I've never taken one apart. No fucking clue what I'm doing. But I did take the pump apart. I didn't know how to take that apart. So I took the pump apart, and there's no failure in the pump. So whatever happened internal to the transmission. And right now it's just total exploratory. Transmission's not good for anything but a core. Be it an expensive core. We're never going to buy another 4L60E. Somebody may want it for a core or a case or make a urinal out of it. That's probably the best thing you could do with this transmission is make a urinal out of it. But so I'm pulling it apart. If I fuck it up even more than what it already is, then so be it. It don't matter. But I seem to have missed a step. And now I've got everything kind of bound up, if you would. Ah, boy. I hate having the damn sniffles. Let's see. If I remember right, some of these are longer than others. So I'm going to try and pop these valve body bolts out. And just kind of stick them back in their hole. Yeah, that one's long. So short. It's an 8. Whoa. Yeah, but there's all kinds of big metal flake in this. Big metal flake, like we're trying to paint a bass boat or something. I don't know what the hell that thing is, or if it even needs to come off. That's an 8. That's an 8. Grab an 8. see. Doesn't seem like that's all of them. I bet you those have got to come out too. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Not that one, I bet you. Probably those two. $20 since I've torn into a transmitter. Yeah, I tell you, I used to be AAC certified in manual transmissions and differentials and such, but it's probably been 20 years for me as well since I've been inside of any kind of transmission. So it's a learning experience. Oh, I missed one. This one right there. Oh, wow. That come up off of there. Oh, there goes a BB. There goes a BB. Let's see if we can keep this together. Which one am I missing? That one's still tight. There's another BB. It's still tight. Oh, and of course it's an 8. Oh, wow, there goes a lot of BBs. And some more. And a bolt. Why is that not coming out of there? We all know how important those little BBs are.
I don't know what it on that one is, but
Razzle dazzle. That's there. That's right. Well, let's take that one off. I don't know what that does either. We'll
yes,
find out.
gravity is fighting.
Dead. Thingamabob. Got a thingamabob right there.
Here's some more thingamabobs. Just put over there. Since you're stockpiling.
That's a thingamafucker. Thingamabob.
The screw one you dropped.
Yeah, that's one of the valve body screws. Into it now.
I mean, it wouldn't have made no difference. It messed up anyways. All the metal shavings, which is, I find strange that we did not see it when we drained it. And all that fluid in the converter is clean.
So I was hoping
You could get to that pin.
that's that pin right there.
Maybe pry it.
I don't know if it makes a damn bit of difference or not. I don't know if maybe it would take the tension off of it or something along those lines. Can we see that? Well, that didn't help at all, did it?
Nope.
Push down on the ledge of that while I lift up.
Just going in between.
Yeah, you're doing it though. I mean, something looks like it's happening. See that? I think that was one step we missed. Getting back. Oh, there it goes.
You got it.
There she goes.
I'm being summoned. I'll be back.
All right, I'll be here somewhere.
What'd you say, hon? I wasn't there. I didn't see it.
Wow. That's one hot mess. All your clutches. Razzle dazzle. Yeah. Oh. That looked important. Ah. Plot thickens. I know y'all can't see me. Hang on a second. Come right back over there. What's this fucking thing? Oh. Pretty neat looking. Assume that goes in there like that. Now, ouch. I mean, that looks good though. I don't understand. I mean, minus what we just fucked up on that band, it looks fine. Drum looks fine. I'll bring you over here. I bet you. Oh. Oh. I bet that's what happened. I see, said the blind man. Ouch. All this stuff. There's a planetary. Planetary is all intact, which I was expecting to maybe see that broken. The planetary looks good. Let me zoom you in. Planetary looks good. I was expecting to see that broken, honestly. But that looks phenomenal. But let me show you what I just found. And I bet you that's what happened to it. Let me get unplugged from my extension cord. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Just kidding. Let me get you over here to the cluttered spot of the garage that I'm just made a mess. All right. Let me move some stuff around here. Oh, that's pretty heavy. Let me move some stuff. Please hold. So here, I'll show you this real quick. So here's the pump, right? So I assumed that the pump came apart. These are your vanes, right? So your input shaft, your crankshaft turns, input shaft, blah, 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 and this piece of shit turns. So I was expecting to see one of these broken or a lot of wear in here from wrong shim or misplacement of something, but this is absolutely impeccably clean. So the pump looks phenomenal. There's nothing here to draw alarm. That looks phenomenal. But what I did just notice is this. Let me get you in here. See the snap ring? Hand me my... Nope, never mind, I got it. That snap ring is not snap ringing anymore.
My teeth look good.
And I don't know where that came from. I bet you it holds something somewhere. And that may have been what happened. But
Has it got any cracks in there?
Ugh.
Those are all the clutch packs, right?
yeah, that's either reverse or forward. Oh, I bet you. Oh, that's where all your metal came from. This thing right here. Yep, it's all ate up. So this looks like it keeps pressure on the clutches in this stack. And that is chewed up. And I bet you this snap ring held that. Yep. That snap ring held that. Probably in there. Like that. And then this hat went over top of it. And this is what controls the pressure on the bands. I'll be dipped. I don't know if y'all can see how chewed up that is. Let me get in here. But let me see if it'll focus on you. Yeah, so those little ears are totally gone that this is supposed to lock into.
Remove the snap ring retaining the 3/4 clutch pack.
Right there.
Using flathead screwdrivers.
That's all chewed up, and that's where all that metal came from.
That's 3/4.
Right there.
It says internal drum disassembly is 3/4 clutch packs.
Okay.
Use the spring compressor to remove the snap ring and return spring assembly as suggested.
Find out what this is.
Spring compressor,
Spring compressor
I think.
that holds
Use
tension on
the
said
spring compressor to
clutches.
remove the snap ring and return spring assembly.
Okay.
Suggested.
So that holds that piece of shit on somewhere.
I didn't see how that was assembled when you pulled it out.
Yeah, and
It
this
said
drum, the snout on this drum is a little chewed up too from that thing rattling around in there. That's what happened to it.
internal drum disassembly. Remove seals. Take off the 4 Teflon sealing rings from the input shaft. And it says remove clutch pack. Remove the snap ring retaining the 3/4 clutch pack using flathead screwdrivers. Try it out. Remove components. Remove 3/4 clutch stack, followed by the forward clutch assembly. And then spring removal. Use a spring compressor to remove the snap ring and return spring assembly as suggested.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Well,
So that's a return spring assembly?
this, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming too. It doesn't
Yeah.
have photos.
Yeah. So, however that attaches.
Snap ring.
Well, I know it attached with a snap ring. This was kicked loose. I'm not sure if that would, but it's definitely rattling around in there. The inside of this here is all gouged up. So that may have been the noise that you heard was that.
So it goes inside the one that you have face up, the one in front of you closest to you.
This one.
It goes down into that.
Tapered side up, I'm assuming.
Tell you in a minute.
Yeah, it would
That
have
drum
to.
looks awfully hot spotted, doesn't it?
It would have to be. Well, where the band
Look at this one, all shiny and pretty.
where the band strikes, yeah, it is hot spotted for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, look. Let me see my
I want to see him take that spring thing out. Yeah, it's down in it. Yeah, okay. So that's exactly what happened.
snap ring pin.
No, well, I don't know if it was a snap ring, but this, where that snap ring's supposed to lock us into place on that snout, is unable to retain that anymore, it looks like. Just,
Karen has had they're pushing that spring down in order to get the clip out.
oh. Wow, yeah.
And then that just was out.
Huh. Oh. Look at there. Ah, come on. Come on. Almost had you.
Coming closer to, make him comfortable.
Oh. So,
That's a seal, I guess.
maybe. It's definitely got a seal in it, but it's also got, feels like it's got a bearing in it too. Interesting. Oh, that's upside down. So that goes there. I wonder if that's supposed to be part of this. And that's what busted out of it. I wonder if that's supposed to be part of that.
Oof.
Yeah, you feel it all gouged
Oh
up.
yeah, that feels
Yeah, see, I
gross.
wonder if that's supposed to be part of that.
Maybe the snap ring holds it together.
The snap ring holds it down in here.
Oh.
And then this goes like this. So I wonder if that is supposed to be part of that. Like this.
Doesn't look like it.
No? Okay.
That's a clutch return spring.
Mm-hmm. With no return, it can't clutch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, alright, so I was right about that, just looking at it. So this retainer is supposed to go in here. And you see there's no tits left on that to hold that in there. See?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how worn out it is now. So that was your noise. And if that's supposed to keep pressure on the clutches,
That would not allow anything
they wouldn't
to
allow
function.
any pressure on it. Yep. I'll be dipped.
Machines don't look awful, but they're not new.
They're definitely gold. Or copper.
A
Well,
few hotter spots. But
thrust bearing, what I just had off that, yeah, that's probably what that is thrust bearing. But what I'm talking about with this piece of crap is this. So this is supposed to hold this spring pack down inside of this drum, and this is all worn out. That snap ring is supposed to sit in there, and you push all this down, and that snap ring is supposed to lock this spring pack to this hub here, and this hub face is all ground up, all chewed up.
is this a sun shell or is this a? I don't know what that would be called.
I couldn't tell you. I don't fucking know. It's a doodad for a thingamafucker. So, yeah. That's why we lost it.
I just restarted it so we could see.
Cool. Well, you know what's cool is that it wasn't my fault. That's what I'm most happy about, is that it wasn't my fault this time. Alright, hang on a second, I'll get back over there. But you see all this. Look at that. Let me wipe my hands off here, bud. I'll get you back over there. So, the good thing about that is I bet you those clutches are probably good. The planetary looks phenomenal. But usually that.
I don't think that's what holds them in there. the ledge on the shelf is what holds it in there. This
What
is
up, Slow
supposed to
White?
be
Did you go out last night, man, or did you stay home and play video games?
So this lip here
Yeah,
is where this is supposed to sit, holding this on,
yeah.
not these little flips.
Okay. I'd assume it looks like that would be a retainer of some sort. But it definitely fucked.
So somehow that just came unsnapped.
I'm sorry, you guys are looking at my wife's butt and the oil drain. Apologies. Kane says Skinny Jean's gonna be banging gears and passing queers.
I don't understand how it would have come out there. That's what I don't.
Yeah,
There was no tension on that. You didn't want to press it out. It just was loose.
it was loose. Yeah, I took the top.
It was just already out.
I took that top. We'll call it a castle drum. I took that piece just right off of it.
It's just, I mean, it's not like it's overly stretched where it's not going to go back in there. But I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, what I think is that outside of that is worn so much that it walked its way and popped that snap ring off as it walked its way off. So, who knows? Chevy junk.
I don't know how much movement that's supposed to have in there. I would think if it's under tension, it's not going to.
Watch yourself there. So, that's the inside of the pump there. See? No, I did not see your question. Let me go back. I don't see a torque converter. Looks different. Well, this is the front pump, right? So the torque converter slides in on the other side of that. And torque converter's over here on the toolbox. There's a torque converter right there. Craig is definitely not a transmission expert. That didn't look bad to me.
It looks awful.
I mean, it's dark, but
All the chunks on it?
that's that black dusting that you see in your pan when we take your pan off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All these gouges and chunks all in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's from us
No.
pulling it out. Or
Well, the gouges are from us. Now the question is, do I get a rebuild kit and try to rebuild this thing? That's the question.
somebody wants to pay the manufacturer to rebuild it. That's like somebody do it, but I don't know that anybody really wants it.
But like I said, that's the planetary, and it's absolutely in perfect shape. So that hub that's in there, that spring doodad that holds tension on the clutches is what failed. So now we know what happened. It wasn't my fault this time.
I find it weird that this only does 3/4 though. Why didn't I keep first, second, reverse?
Because there's no pressure either way, I'm guessing. Because it probably applies pressure backwards and forwards for when you click through your gear and it opens that valve body, that fluid passage to put pressure on it. It either pushes it forward or backwards, is what I'm assuming.
Well, that doesn't move on the shaft though.
No,
This
it
whole assembly would move.
right.
I don't know how it fucking works. I'm just here to look nice.
What does the other pump do? Function? The other pump? There, the pump that I showed you, the half of, that's what produces your fluid pressure. so that when you start your car, that front pump is turning with the engine, and it creates fluid pressure, 200, 275 psi, something like that, and that runs through the valve body and all the solenoids. So when you click it into a gear, it opens that solenoid, and then that fluid pressure goes through the valve body and controls that one function of the transmission.
Turn spring.
Yeah. Slow White, you still in the house there, bud? You still in the chat?
Yes, a failure of a return spring assembly in the 4L60E, such as the forward clutch return spring or the 3/4 clutch return spring, which is what that is, can lead to complete loss of gears or specific gear failures.
I'll be dipped.
Ensures the clutches release properly when hydraulic pressure is removed. If they fail to return, it can cause immediate, significant shifting problems.
I'll be dipped. And I don't know nothing about transmission.
You know more than I do.
And I just guessed at that shit.
It says the forward clutch pack will not release or it will drag, leading to a complete loss of forward motion or bind up, which is what we were having when we were trying to put it in here.
I don't know nothing. And I just guessed. I grabbed that line of BS right out of the air. I just grabbed it, and it was actually factual. I'll be damn.
Dick sometimes.
Good God. I just went bloop. Let it be so. And I think Google heard me, and Google was like, that sounds right. Let's put that on Google. I think that's what happened.
Sun shell can lose second force in reverse. So I'm curious if something else is broken too, or if that's the only thing.
Well, you can look at that shell that you got over there and see if it's got a crack in it.
I don't know what.
Oh, Slow White. So, Tanner did message about that car meet last night, but he sent it to Skinny Jeans' Instagram and not me on Messenger or via a text message, because he's got my damn phone number too. So he did send the invite for me to come to that, but he just sent it to Skinny Jeans' Instagram, which she doesn't check the messages on that regularly. So, what was wrong with it? It broke the return spring for the clutches. Here, I'll show you. Well, it didn't necessarily break it, as it just wore it, slammed the fuck off of the hub. So when I took this apart, that is how I found it with the. So this is what applies the pressure, right? So this is all ground down and wore out. So that snap ring sits here and retains this for your clutch pressure.
Which one is the sun? Is that what the band sits on? Or
I would
like
assume
all the
so.
clutches are in?
Oh, holy shit. That's funny, because we were sitting here last night. When did that happen? About midnight? That's hilarious.
I wanna know.
So oh, that's some shit that would happen to me. So somebody left their phone on their car and went out and made a hit.
Oh no.
So the phone fell off of the car and dialed 911. So cops and fire trucks fucking showed up. Oh, Jesus Christ. That guy is a legend, and he's also banned from everything. That's hilarious.
It says
Oh my Jesus.
packs that interact with the reaction sun shell are primarily 3/4.
Yeah, Fearless is already broken, so I've got no loss. No loss. But you know, I don't know. I might try to clean this thing up and fix it just to see, and take it to a transmission shop and tell them to put it on a bench pressure tester and test it and see if it's working. There's not much to I pulled apart. Just a matter of pulling all those BBs out of that drain pan and putting them back where they belong in the valve body. Like 10 runs before they showed up. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Oh man, I bet the cops know whose phone it was. Damn. Did you make any hits? He got bored with Nerf guns already?
He was getting upset I was getting them.
Oh.
And we went, said I was done, and he threw fit, so.
Yeah, it had to be one of them rich kids with an Apple phone, right? Oh, you was about to go with a GTR? Hell yeah. That's cool. Y'all had a good time. We heard everybody going. We were out here in the garage doing stuff, and we heard everybody going out there. All the cars running down 27 and shit. We heard everybody going to the meet. King of the River, no prep next weekend. Sweet. You going to race, Lone Star? Or you going to spectate? What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
That's not the sun shell, I don't think.
That's fucking hilarious. I bet y'all started flipping out when the cops and the fire trucks started rolling up. I bet y'all were flipping the fuck out. People were probably scattering. Just drove 100 miles to go change somebody's oil, your niece's oil. Jeez Louise. That's crazy, Mike. No fucking Jiffy Lubes around? No dealerships or nothing? Great googly. Oh, man. That's hilarious.
The sun shell is farther in.
Negative 20 degrees outside. Her boyfriend couldn't get it. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like she needs a new girlfriend. Negative 20 degrees. I bet you that will come out like molasses. Wow. Jesus Christ. What's up, cool Craig? No, my car don't do burnouts, man. We got the wife's car back together. You ain't been on in a while.
That's the input housing. The sun shell is further in.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, it's probably the one on the inside then.
No, further in the transition.
Oh.
We don't
Oh,
have it out.
oh, okay. Cool Craig is in the house, everybody.
Input housing. Which holds the 3/4 clutch assembly. Groceries are ready.
Cool. Yeah, her car's rear-wheel drive. Yeah, it's a 2000 Trans Am. WS6.
We should have gone out for a cruise.
Should have.
I tried. Nobody wants to.
Yeah, well, lazy day.
Lazy day and you're out here doing shit.
Yeah, look how far we got. Jeez. What a fucking mess.
That is the sun shell, I think.
Yeah.
What we're looking at.
Okay. Huh?
with the holes in the teeth.
Okay. Use the light and look at it and see if it's cracked.
Looks fine to me.
Yeah. I have to bring some snap ring pliers home and take those snap rings off and pull those clutches out and see what those clutches look like.
And everything moves good in here.
Yeah, the planetary looks phenomenal.
Sounds good. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, there's no lube on it, so it sounds a little dry, but
But it definitely would need to be flushed out before reassembled. All that shit's gotta come out. Get
What's
all the
that?
little shavings out.
oh yeah, it's all gonna be flushed and washed and such. We'll see.
Just show them the pan and all the flakes.
Yeah, I
All
showed
my
him.
glitter.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like your front wheel drive V6. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, fucking clutch band, or the drum band, cut my finger, bleeding like a stuck pig there for a second.
Good job.
Yeah. I just need to close that window so no big dust blows into any of that stuff. Not that it really makes a shit. It's all got to be washed, but I guess I need to get me a parts washer now.
I sent you some. They're not too expensive. You can't get that snap ring out?
I don't have big enough. I don't have a good enough pair of snap ring pliers here to do it. I've got a bunch at work though. I got the whole gauntlet of snap ring pliers. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to get pissed off at it, but there's no really need to pull it apart right now. Man, that was awesome. Mike, you missed it, bud. We pulled this transmission apart. If you're still here. L60E. Yep.
Real crappy. Junk.
E for extraordinary piece of shit. But what happened, Mike, was the damn extension cord, the spring pack that controls the pressure for the forward clutches broke or wore, whatever you want to call it. But this is supposed to be held down on this hub with a snap ring, and that snap ring was in the top of this, just like that. So this wasn't applying any pressure to anything. It's all worn out, and the snout is all worn and cut. But it was not the front pump, as we all suspected. So pulled it all apart. Got the valve body out and all that good stuff. Give me one of those. Give me one of those screwdrivers. That thin tip, black handle, Husky screwdriver. Let's see. Yeah, this thing right here, Mike. This is what applies the pressure on the clutches, and this snap ring. Come on, come here. Come on. This snap ring is supposed to hold that down on that hub there. So this and the snap ring came off, and this was just loose. And now that's been rattling around in there, the snout of this hub is all ground up.
Crazy part is, I didn't run it long. I shut it down pretty quick. As soon as I started hearing stuff, I shut it off.
Shit. Those look good. Those look good.
Considering they've got, what, 25,000 miles on it, roughly?
Yeah, those don't look bad at all. That scuffing that you see is probably when it went all neutrals on you. But yeah, they look good. They don't look bad at all. Yeah, right? They look freaking great. So, yeah. Try to keep them all in order. I don't want to mix them up. Yeah, wow. They look really good.
I don't know if I can buy just that half, or if you have to buy it all.
You probably have to buy it all, but I don't know. You
Because I
might.
think this is the reverse, and that's the input. But I
Yeah.
think they might be sold together.
There we go. Lottie Dottie. We likes to potty.
So that housing is the reverse input drum
Okay.
that houses the clutches in that spring assembly.
Yeah. All right. So you would need that.
It's $115 from this place.
You would need that and this spring pack and a new retainer C-clip for that. And then we would just need to get the valve body gaskets and
That reverse input drum piston kit is $20. Now it's
out of stock.
yeah, this is that. It comes with a face
Oh.
on the front of that.
Look at that right there. That does not look good. Look at that. Hang on, let me zoom in. Right there. Look at that.
That's from prying it, I think.
No, that's where. That's from it slopping around like this. They're all like that. They're all beat to shit. Oh, that's my hand zoomed in pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that one's bad. Yeah. Wow. Look at that one. That's pretty beat to shit there. Yeah, she's chattered. That's exactly what that looks like. And I bet you. I mean, that shouldn't be. Almost looks like neutral drops. You know, like somebody's just been, bam, neutral dropping the shit out of that thing.
Maybe that's the stall.
Maybe it's the stall, yeah. But that is beat to shit. Those ears are beat and smashed. Alty shit. Well,
So that does. Is there what's in that?
a bunch of stuff.
Is that more clutches?
Yeah.
Okay, so the input must be the 3/4 because this is reverse second fourth.
Zoom back out here. There we go.
I'm looking up info correctly. That's good. Oh yeah, look at all those.
Yeah, grab a phone and tilt it up there. Yeah. So, yeah. I bet you those look just as good. Let's lay it down. Let's see if I can get that snap ring out. We'll look at those clutches too. Let's back them up a little bit.
Oh, I was trying not to hit them.
Let's see if I can get this one out too. Hiya. Hands are all slickery. Yep. Yep. Come on. need one more screwdriver. Let's see if I can do it with it. No, this will be perfect. Let's see if I can do it. Here, Skinny Jeans. Set your phone down there and hold on to this drum for me. Got it?
Maybe. Bunch of shit in the way.
Yeah. Always a bunch of shit in the way. No, come on. Made the other one look so easy, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Alright, you can let go.
That manual is great. Ford Rule says bye.
Later, dude. Thanks for hanging out.
What the hell is that spring thing?
Oh,
Yeah, they're all around.
all around that. Now
Maybe not slide
those are
those.
fucking smoked. Yeah, look at that bluing on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hot.
those are smoked. That's interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. Yep. Those are toast.
Mike says that's the 3-4 overrun clutch.
Yeah. Ooh.
Woo. Some rainbow going on there.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That was definitely toasted. Alright. Well. Now we know.
Yeah, unless you want to, I don't think it's worth trying to rebuild it.
Yeah.
It would just be more of, let's see if I can do it.
That's all it would be.
He says, those shouldn't be blue and the steels. No, there definitely should not be blue or rainbow anywhere.
Yeah. They are toast. Oof. Got a little bit of spring to it.
Do you need me to hold it again or you?
No, I just need to work this around it, that's all. Some which kind of way. This one's a little bit stiffer than the other one. There we go. Right as rain. Yep. She fucked. I think I'll just put it back together and
Roll it out to the curb.
leave it at that. Yeah, look at the inside of that. How shiny that is. A little, I don't know if that's supposed to be warped or not, but it definitely feels it. Alright, coming out. Yeah. Alright. Be a baked bean can in a couple weeks. Or a few months. Alright. Well, how about that? I'll mark that off my bucket list for transmission removal of internal components. First for me. First for me, taking one apart that deep. I mean, I've taken valve bodies off before and put shift kits in them, but I ain't never gotten this deep into an automatic transmission. So.
We would need new clutches, a reverse drum, spring assembly.
That's. I'm assuming that's down in there somewhere. Well, the reverse band. There was only one band here that we took off. I don't know if that one's the reverse band or not. But I don't see any other bands unless it's underneath of this drum. That is the band. That is.
The 2-4 band and reverse input clutch pack.
Okay. So that is the only
that
band.
That band is the 2-4 band, and then where all that spring assembly is the reverse drum.
Okay.
And the clutches for it.
Oh, okay. So the reverse works off of that spring then.
I know that drum does 2-4 in reverse.
Okay. Yeah.
So that band is for 2-4.
I mean, it doesn't, it's not blue, and to me, the friction material doesn't look bad. The gouges are from me, not from the drum. So. Well.
That makes me feel better about putting manual in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes me feel better about putting a manual in it. And the fact that it wasn't like Mike said. It wasn't my fault, Mike.
It was probably my fault / the wear and tear. This has been a hard life for this transmission.
That probably happened that time where it got hung up in second gear.
And it just was functioning enough, and then was like, no more.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same show.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was supposed to lift out of there too.
It's, I don't know.
Unless it's got a snap ring on the tail shaft. Maybe. Snap ring maybe holds it in the tail shaft. I tried to lift it.
Yeah, there's tension on it for sure.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it wants to come out of there. Oh. There, hold on to that.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. I don't see a snap ring in there. Unless it's hiding, but I don't see. Oh yeah.
Mike says, as smoked as those Ford drive clutches look, it was slipping from low pressure. My fault. That'd be the tuner's fault. I don't know how to do any of that.
Well, it's not you've got to look at the series of events, Mike. So that spring pack is what holds the pressure on the clutches. So that spring pack is what failed, and that's why it lost pressure on those clutches, and that's why it smoked them.
Either way, she toast.
Yeah. She done. You look,
GoFundMe is open. I'm just saying.
if you look at the big chunks, you see the big chunks.
Glitter. I made glitter.
Yeah. Made bass boat glitter. And that material that's in there matches the material that spring assembly is made out of.
The ones on the floor.
Yeah, sure. There's still one in there. Try and dry some of that transmission fluid up. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable selling something like that.
Could have the stall flush and sell it.
Yeah.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Can't find anybody local to do that.
Yeah. I know Eddie Smith used to do it back home because he used to flush mine all the time when I'd go through those C4s. But it's whatever. He had a machine that it sat down on and bar saw sprayed up into it and it spun the converter.
Yeah. Everybody I've called doesn't have the machine to do it.
Yeah.
So,
It was pretty neat. And it would just flush the fluid right out of it. Oh, I know there's tons of videos of how to rebuild them and such and everything you're looking for, but I wouldn't. Yeah, Performa-Built, the people that manufacture this transmission, they've got tons of info out there, tons of videos on doing it. But being that I've never rebuilt one ever,
a picky bitch.
and they're finicky to begin with, I wouldn't feel comfortable after rebuilding it, selling it to someone and saying that it's, good, reliable, just because if it was going back in her car, absolutely, I'd rebuild it and put it back in the car and be like, well, let's see how long it lasts. It's either going to go or it's not going to go. And, that'd be the end of it. But to sell it to somebody for, $2,500 or whatever and feel good about it and sleep at night, no, I couldn't do it. You've done some 6L80s. Okay. Well, Mike, I can box it all up to you, bud. I'll send it to you. I'll put back together what I've taken apart.
Did someone take that crate and not bring the
Pallet? Yeah, I guess so. It's been gone. Yeah, it's been gone. But either the trash man picked it up on the last dump run or somebody grabbed it and took it.
I'm gonna go get groceries.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't do it. If I was a professional rebuilder or somebody that's rebuilt a dozen of them, and had success, sure, I'd be cool with it. But no, not knowing what the hell I'm doing and selling it as good, no, I wouldn't. You couldn't trust anybody anyway. If I'm like, you know what, man, you put it in there, and in 10 days, if it stops working, I'll give you money back. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that either. The whole morals thing. Integrity. So, anyway, it's pulled apart. We know what happened. And such. So, there we go. Ta-da! Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks everybody for hanging out. You guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. All that good shit. I'll talk at y'all later. Make an end table. I was thinking about making a fucking urinal out of it. That's about what it's good for. Later, dude.